Hi Hunters, welcome back to another Monster Hunter discussion video. With the addition of switch skills and wirebug moves in Monster Hunter Rise, regardless how broken they are, it allows some weapons that are lacking in terms of offensive capabilities like lance and then sword and shield to be more competitive in terms of damage, and weapon that is very grounded like great sword, heavy bowgun, and gun lance to have a bit more mobility. For me, the most notable change that I felt was sword and shield, which makes the weapon to be more balanced when it comes to its offensive and defensive capabilities. And high bowgun is safer to play since it allows for a long distance evasion, because every time I play the arena quest with high bowgun, since I'm solo, it is so hard to keep doing damage to the monsters as shooting takes time and we are pretty slow. And of course, my favorite is lance, which becomes a bit more explosive when it comes to dealing damage. Because the first time I tried using lance was back in Rise and I really love it. And then I come back to World and trying lance, it feels like that weapon barely deals damage. So for this video, I'm going to pick my 3 preferred wirebug moves out of 5 that I think should be implemented as a permanent moveset for each weapon. Bear in mind, it is the wirebug moves that actually cost wirebugs and not the switch skill movesets, as that will be a topic for another video. And for this video, I'm not going to take the balanced approach about discussing the positive and negative aspects of things, unlike my other videos, to keep the video in a shorter format. So it is not a strive to be critical video. If when people like this video, I can make a follow-up discussion in more depth on each of the wirebug moves. So if you want me to talk about more the negative and the positive things of each wirebug moves, do support me. And how can you do that? If you can help press the subscribe button, you will help me so much, and in turn, you will be getting a better quality videos eventually, and also getting them to be more frequent. For those who decided to press the button, I thank you for your kindness. Enough of me yapping, let's just get started. The lance. The first move is Anchor Rage. Having a counter move is always nice for a defensive weapon, especially like lance. Not only this is a very solid defensive move with really low knockback, and this really boosts the lance attack power. And this truly benefits those who really likes the standard moveset. And the second move I think is like the best move that Lance could have ever asked for is the Skyward Thrust. This is an excellent move for Lance to deal explosive amount of damage, which Lance really lacks, sadly. This can be used as an emergency air escape as well. The next move is the Twin Vine. This really addresses the slow mobility of Lance, as it allows you to jump very close to the monster in a short period of time, and then you continue with your pokes. So all these 3 moves really makes the Lance to be a very fun weapon and allows you to always be in the monster's face and tanking and attacking. I really like the improvement that they have done in Monster Hunter Rise for Lance. The next is the Insect Glaive. The first move is the Diving Wyvern. It is not as explosive as Lance Skyward Thrust, but it is nice to have an aerial finisher with Insect Glaive, since in the air you're dealing an okay amount of damage, and it's kinda nice to finish your aerial combo with a finisher instead of just landing. The next move is the Awakened Kinsect Attack. It is a very powerful move that depends on your extract status, at which once again, Insect Glaive really needs those burst damage, and after that, you can still continue with your aerial combo. And Kinsect Glide is the last one. It's a good way to get close to the enemy while firing your Kinsect at the same time, and it really helps Insect Glaive as a weapon overall in terms of efficiency. Insect Glaive is a chore weapon. You need to keep firing the bug in order to get the right extract, and this move really helped to reduce the amount of chore by a tiny bit. So all these 3 moves really help Insect Glaive to deal more explosive damage, while at the same time reduce the time that you spend aiming, trying to get extract with your bug. It's not the best or like that life-changing like the lance, but I can still see this being improved. Well, that is all the wirebug moves of my choice, but do bear in mind, I do believe that some of the moves need to be redesigned to be more restrictive on its usage, since I don't think wirebug should be back, And they should be implemented something similar to Scorpion's chain hook from Mortal Kombat, that you need to hit the enemy or a terrain before you can execute some of these moves, especially the evasive maneuvers one. It is fine if not all these moveset becomes permanent in Monster Hunter Wilds, but I think at least one of them should. Anyway, that's all I want to say. What are your favorite wirebug moves from Monster Hunter Rise that you want to see in Monster Hunter Wild? Do let me know about it in the comment section, and tell me why you like those moves, so we can have some discussion and learning from each other. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you can press the subscribe button, it will help me so much to turn my life around, and you viewers will keep getting discussion content and engage with fellow gamers about Monster Hunter topics discussion. Until the next video, stay sharp hunters.